Hello, my name is Claudia Cecilia Celis Cardone. I am 43 years old and I live here in Barranquilla. My cell phone number and my emails are on the paper. I am a former teacher. I have been working as a teacher for 12 years in a private school. My goals during this course is to learn strategies of teaching English in the classroom, to learn different strategies to teach literature in high schools, because that's what I work in. I'm a literature teacher in high school. I work with 6th, 7th, and 11th graders, and I wanted to kind of pair like these strategies with the lesson plans that I have been doing during my 7 years of teaching literature to see if I'm doing it correct. Okay, those are my expectations. Now, I'm going to go through the questions. The first question says, according to the course description, what would your personal goals be while completing the course and why? Okay, so I'm going to read what I wrote on the paper. I say, according to the course description and my personal goals, I could say that my expectations to where the course will be fulfilled. Okay, taking into account that in the course description of the syllable of the university, say that it would provide me an overview of teaching English for a precise target. Okay, that by preparing my task, I will learn to prepare materials such as lesson plans and tests based on skill, example literature, since I am a literature teacher. Okay, the second question is that according to the course contents, how do you think the course will help you to improve your teaching competences? Okay, well, first of all, I'm a self-taught teacher. Okay, I don't have a teacher degree, so my practice is based on my self-study and experience through the years. Okay, so this course will review me the things that I have learned through and will give me support about my daily experience. Okay, the third question says, according to the course contents, what are the 2 topics you like the most and why? Okay, I was looking at the units of the first term, because I am a first term or first semester student, and I would like that analyzing needs and components for designing an ESP course and syllabus design for the teaching an ESP course are the ones that I like the most, because they talk about building and developing strategies or decide which topics are relevant to be taught and how is the best way to teaching them. In my case, I would like more options about how to improve my practice. Okay. The next question is, according to the course presentation, what ESP courses would be useful and more needed in Colombia? Okay, for me this question is very interesting because one of the competences of the course is to be able to develop material for non-native English speakers, which I consider is important and necessary to have here in Colombia. Since here on schools we use resources and most of them are developed for native speakers, okay, and the schools buy them and use them since it's buy them and use them in a non-context environment. I mean, the students are forced to use this material because it's the only material that we have, okay, and it's not a material that is contextualizing our environment, okay, Latin America and Colombia. I mean, you can find different reading selections that maybe have some reference to Latin American countries, especially from Mexico, or maybe countries like the Asian countries or the African countries, but there's like non-material for the Colombians, so it would be easy to be able to make material especially for our context. Okay, and I think this is one of the disadvantages that we have, because the students don't feel identified with these topics, because it's not contextualized to their reality. Okay, this is my perception, okay, during these 12 years of practice in different scenarios, because I have been teacher for school, for primary, for preschool, and also for university, and I have also been teacher for grown-up students that go to institutes in order to learn English by themselves. Okay, and all of them always have the same concern that it's, yes, they are learning English. The books are very good, because I'm not saying that the material is not good. The material is done by experts and everything is very good, but anyway, it doesn't have that cultural touch that requires the people to feel identified with, and if they feel identified, they will be more motivated in order to learn, because they feel that they are connected with this material. What ESP courses have you taken or taught in the past? What ESP? Well, I have been through many things in 12 years, okay? One of the lastest that I have is we were invited to a symposium in the Universidad del Norte that was a CLIL symposium approach that is, well, it's something that it's not really new, but it's something that has become very strong during these years, and it's very interesting. I mean, I would like to continue learning more about it, and it's in order to use different context in order to practice and apply the English in other subjects, because of course I have been also a social study teacher other years, years ago, so I know how relevant is to those classes in order for the students to practice their English. So I think it's very relevant, and I would like to know more about this. And that is an approach that we have been trying to apply in the school through these 2 years. We're still working on that, because it's not easy. I mean, we have to study more about it. We have to apply it in a correct way, and we're going to continue studying this. Well, my phone number and my 2 emails, you can find me in the paper. And well, I'm very glad to start with this new process in my life, to become a university student again for almost 26 years, okay, that I finished my first experience as a university student, and also want to formalize my practice, okay, to have my degree as a teacher formally. That is another requirement that is very important today. When I started being a teacher, that requirement was not so strict like it is today, and well, that's why I'm here in this new moment of my life that is very interesting. Well, I hope with my video I could present myself, solve the questions that you put us, and also to being able to introduce myself to my tutor and my formal teacher, and to the other students. Fortunately, since, well, I'm a current teacher, I have to work long hours. I didn't have the time to finish this activity during the deadline. So, but, well, this is that my tutor told me, well, I saw an email, and my tutor said that she will be receiving these activities until today, even though they're not going to receive any grade, and I understand that completely. Well, so, well, I think this is all, and thank you for paying attention, and thank you very much for everything. Bye.